of wind!
Cry out! Take this!
Come to my side!
Eat this! Sweet dreams! Eat this! Echo shot! Echo shot!
Purify the earth!
There's Echo! Be gone! Eat this! Cry out! Take this!
Destroy!
Surging landscape! Echo shot!
Come on, everyone! Shredder! Purify the earth!
Very subtle!
We won't lose to you!
Sweets are so good, especially after a battle. I like your moxie.
Gather and grant me protection!
Ready?
Barrier!
Edna, be careful! It's a... I need a hand! Pull together!
Beat the crap out of it.
Rising sand!
Cry out!
Purify the earth!
Very subtle! Dreams!
Right! Purify the earth!
Very subtle!
Everyone okay?
Let's restore our health.
Well now, this way. Back did it!
Let's do our best!
Scumbag! Ready? Full and surge!
Unleash your hidden power!
Feels so hot.
Sleeping dragon! Take this!
Fortify!
Guardians are very
Burn!
resilient.
Burning charge! Colors of flame! Burn! Scorch valley! Burn away! Purgatory of flame! Rain of fire! Burning charge! Go forth! Burning echo! Burning charge! Release my breath speed! Purgatory of flame! Destroy! Rain of fire! Purgatory of flame on everyone! Burning charge! Looks like we win! What rich malevolence!
Unleash your hidden power!
Yeah! Ready?
Infuse it!
Sword flare! Be gone! No escape!
Unleash your hidden power!
Yeah! Don't push it! I need a hand! Ready? It's over!
These guardians have high attack power.
Burning echo! Rain of fire!
I mean, I used to be pretty okay at making food, but now? Really? I think I found something.
Yeah!
What was that? It looked like a monster.
It's the Earth in Historia. It records events from the past.
Is this a record of wars throughout the world?
So that guy, Heldolf, he's using those wars as crucibles to breed more malevolence.
He pits Hellions against each other in order to increase their strength and ferocity.
Disgusting.
His heart is surely sunk in the depths of darkness.
That's the truth of the Lord of Calamity. Stand strong!
What a fruit!
Ready? How's this?
No use defending!
How's this?
Attack! Foul beast!
Ready? Let's get him! How's this?
Attack, foul beast!
Aqua Blade! Strike! Ready? Strike! Ready, kill! Yeah! Be gone! No escape! Burn away! Move forward! Burn away! Pillars of flame! Sweet dreams!
Right on!
Come on, everyone! Not yet!
Right on! Fire protect your go! Fear
Burn away! Pillars of flame!
Nice to be able to put my hair up with a barrette, right?
What's a barrette?
You don't know what a barrette is? Were you born in a barn?
Have you been living under
Under
a rock?
We can't hold back! Strike! Everyone!
Is that...
Burning echo! Burn! Everyone!
Destroy!
We won't lose to you! Okay, here...
Ready? Tiger Blade! No escape! It's over! No escape! Not yet! Yeah! Strike! It's over! Sword Flare! Yeah! Ready? Let's keep it up! Shadowfang! Hang on, everyone! Be gone! Ready? Ready, kill!
Not really weak, but not strong either.
I shall protect...
Status ailments on the undead.
Move forward! Burning echo! Burn!
Look at all the fools who use ours to hit knives.
Burn away! Move forward! Burning echo! Vermilion Crescent! Burn away! Burn! Warrior Wind! Burn away! Blade Battle! No escape! Sweet dreams! Ready? I will smite evil!
Let's do our best!
Push yourself, Lila! Be gone! Let's get him! Sweet dreams! Be gone! No escape! It's over! What a formidable opponent!
Snacks are done.
sure makes me hungry.
Looking for a fight? Oh, you found it.
Shadow Bang! No escape! Patrick! Tiger Blade! No escape! Yeah! Hold on! Strike!
I'm not done yet.
Aqua Blade! Strike! Freezing Edna, be careful! Hold on, everyone!
Weakling! Scumbag! Seriously!
Yeah! Not yet! Let's get him! Strike! Nice job, Mikleo!
You've been slacking off, haven't you?
We can't hold back! Keep on! Shadow Shot! Not yet! Freezing Strike! Not yet! No escape! Sword Flare! Strike! Shadow Bang! That's the way! Burn! Ready? Strike! Shadow Shot! Hang on, everyone! Attack Bell Beast! Wanna try this on? It's over!
Well, that's a wrap. Don't underestimate.
Try this on!
Is that all?
Eat this! Quiver! Quiver! Rock everyone!
Right on.
Quiver! Come to my side! Rock Celery! Eat this! Iron Sight! Rising Sun! Rising Rock Satellite! Rising Sun!
Wanna through?
Rising Sands! Take this! Be gone!
I can't believe there are so many Hellions out there.
Ready? Go! Let's get him! Alright!
Find that'll jump and
Be gone! Fluid surge!
Gravity rolls everything!
Burn! All this fighting sure makes me hungry.
Are we at the end?
Think so. I wonder if she'll ever really get used to this.
This mural seems to depict the trial that the one who is to be the shepherd must undertake. I did not expect to find such a thing here.
Whoa, the shepherd's trial, huh?
Is this blotch here supposed to represent the continent of Glenwood? Then this insignia thingy marks where the shepherd is supposed to go. Is that right?
Lila, is that the case?
Tonight's dinner, Mabo curry!
Don't mind her. She gets a little random sometimes when things come up that she can't talk about because of her oath.
Oath? Like a diet?
So there are 4 places with that mark.
1 in the north part of Lake Haven Heights, 2 in the southern end of the middle of the continent.
And the last one is in the direction of Western Bolt Gorge.
Well, if they call it a trial, that means something good happens if you finish it, right? Like maybe you get some awesome equipment or sweet power-ups.
Yeah. Hey, maybe I'll get the strength to overcome any kind of domain.
We just might have hope against Heldolf after all.
Guys, English please? What's a domain? What's a held elf?
Well, it's,
Know what? Forget it. We'll talk about it over a meal. We got what we came for, right?
yeah. Looks like our expedition has come to an end.
Cool, let's go. I just got bored all the way back into my gourd. Didn't know you could do that.
For real?
Looks like it.
No comment.
Doesn't the pattern on this mural look familiar? It's like the one that's supposed to be in the Pendrago Shrine.
It certainly resembles the drawing in the Celestial Record.
You don't suppose one could be a copy of the other?
Either way, it suggests that this ruin might date from the height of the era of Asgard, since that's when the Pendrago Shrine was built.
Yeah, I'd love to see the Pendrago Shrine too someday.
Ha! Good luck with that one, Your Holiness.
Huh? What do you mean?
Pendrago is the capital of the Roland's Empire, and the shrine is the headquarters of their church. These days, only church personnel are allowed inside, and then only the highest of the high.
Interesting.
Looks like someone isn't deterred.
You probably wouldn't have been so scared of Seraphim or Hellions if you could see them from the beginning.
That's probably true. If you can see them in the first place, at least you know they're there with you. If you can't see people, and then suddenly you can, it means that there were people there the whole time when you thought there wasn't anyone at all. Doesn't that give you the creeps?
I sorta get it, but not really. I think Mikleo and the others have their work cut out for them.
Who's back? Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah, but...
Earth in Historia this, Shepherd Trial that. It's turning into one big mess.
I'm not sure where to start.
Well, think about it. The locations are all over the world. Plan it so we don't waste travel time.
All right. Then how's Pendrago sound? I'm sure you've grabbed the attention of the bigwigs in the Roland's Empire by now. You might want to go explain that Highland only got you to fight for them by force.
Oh, good idea. That would likely make our operations inside the Roland's Empire much easier.
An approach only the humans could take.
Looks like you're all on the same page.
That's right. Are you going to stay back here, Oish?
I'd sure like to. I'm still kind of attached to the place, but I probably don't dare stay here by myself.
Is something wrong?
There needs to be someone to worship the Seraph, like at a shrine or a church.
Or else he could be tainted by malevolence and become a Hellion again.
Then we'll find someone and bring them here to cover it. Sound good?
You sure? I thought this was your hideout.
Whatever. Just leave it to me, okay?
You're the best. I should be sitting pretty for the time being, thanks to all you folks. Just bring someone here whenever you can. I'll give you blessings out the wazoo.
Well, I'll see you around, Oish.
Come back soon.
Anyway, we'll set out tomorrow.
What? I was thinking of heading out now.
With just the clothes on my back? Oh, please. I am a girl, you know.
Oh.
And...
Huh?
You have been battling those... Hellions, is that right? Those monsters most people can't see.
Yeah.
All the time?
Yeah. That man we were talking about, Heldoth. He's the Lord of Calamity, so...
Whoa, hold your horses. Save the long stories for mealtime, okay?
Let's go!
I can't believe I'm on a journey with real-life Seraphim.
We're gonna be counting on you.
Gah! Pleasantries are fine and all, but disembodied voices give me the total willies!
I can't believe I'm on a journey with a real-life scaredy cat.
I'll cut you
Learn
off.
some humility.
It's not often you see a seraph using a staff like a club.
I mastered it while practicing with Saray.
It's got the reach you'd need to win, since he's taller.
That's not the reason why.
But the height...
That's not it.
Hey, Rose.
What is it? You're sounding all serious on me.
It's about my duty as a shepherd.
You're supposed to defeat the Lord of Calamity written about in the Earthen Historia, right? What about it?
I met the Lord of Calamity on the battlefield,
You did, huh?
but I was no match for him.
Even your resonance was cut off.
Oh, so that's when I came to the rescue. And?
What do you mean, and? This journey is going to be dangerous. Honestly, I don't even know if we have a chance to win.
I'll help you find a way to win. And if we can't, we can always run away. We'll be all right. You know the reality of the situation and what your capabilities are, and that's fine by me.
Thanks. Thanks
What?
for
What?
everything.
Not sure I get what you mean, but you're welcome.
There isn't a problem. If there is, we'll just run away.
Haven't tried it myself, but I'm sure it's tasty.
It's over!
Not bad, but still well below average.
Not in the mood. But oh well.
Ready? Let's get him! Strike!
Earthborn! Charge right at it.
Let's get him! Searching landscape!
I'm not dead yet.
Cover my side! Not yet!
Not bad, but still well. Well,
Time to have some humility.
Ready? How's this? Let's get him! It's over! Blade bang! Try this on! It's over! Let's get him! Edna, be careful! Ready? Let's get him! Absolutely!
Time that'll attack from a distance.
Hang on, everyone! Rising Sam! Come to my side! Rock Satellite! Surging Landscape! Rock Runner!
not half bad for a worm.
I like your moxie.
What a thrill! Wind Blade! It's over!
Awake, better!
No escape! Night Evil! Get on! What a thrill! Wind Blade! No escape! Sword Flare! Be gone! Come to my side! Rock Satellite! Be gone!
Not bad, but still.
That was a tough enemy. Let's prepare for our next battle.
Pleasure to work with you too, Dezel. Man, I sure am feeling the tension. Just like a real adventure.
Adventures in social psychology, maybe.
Miglia, look! A giant tree stump.
Judging from the growth rings, it looks like this one's at least 1,000 years old.
You counted them? What, are we boring you?
You can eyeball this kind of thing, you know. Look, see? This width accounts for about 20 years. If the trunk is at least 50 of these wide, that's 1,000 years right there.
Hey, look! There's a part where the growth rings are super concentrated.
You're right. I wonder why.
There was probably an era with a chilly enough climate that the sun barely ever broke through the clouds.
Oh, I see. So that's why these growth rings are so close together.
And that's approximately 1,000 years ago.
Amazing. Trees are history books growing right in front of us.
Impressive that you even noticed that, though.
You just need to think more, is all.
As you know, 4 Hellions charge straight at you. Watch out for its body slam. It'll bore right through you.
Shadow shot! Steel shot! Strike! House fist! Ready? Try this on! House fist! Let's punch!
Splendid job, Saray.
Let's keep it up! Stand strong! One! Tiger Blade! And we'll smite evil! Try this out! Be gone! Lose it! Shadow shot!
Not bad. Show him what
Be
for.
gone! Shadow shot! How's this?
Finally.
Yeah! Be gone! How's this? Yeah! Hang on, everyone!
I mean, I used to be pretty okay at making food.
What rich malevolence!
Tiger Blade! No escape! Be gone! No escape! Forward surge! Try this on! Sweet dreams! No escape! Forward surge! Strike! Freezing strike! Forward surge! It's over!
Even curs like these still bear fangs. Don't let up out there.
A city? Have we reached Rollins already?
Yep, this is Lastenbell.
It's renowned the world over as a city where artisans and traders congregate.
That's the one. You know more about the world than I thought. Hey, what did I say about no voices in my head?
Apologies.
Whoa! It's freaking huge!
Aha! A Roland's Atlas beetle.
Oh yeah? I never saw one at Elysia! That's the coolest thing ever!
And it's thanks to folks like you that you can unload these for a hefty sum.
Nope. Wrong.
Huh?
This is a Volgran stag beetle.
Oh, a stag beetle!
Oh, well, they're pretty much the same thing, right? They both have horns.
Completely different. Atlas beetles have horns, but stag beetles have prominent mandibles instead.
Duh!
Wow, Dezel! You know so much!
Just common sense.
So they're different body parts, but are they used the same?
They're both used for wrestling, but the stag beetle also uses its mandibles to hide under dead logs and in muck.
Got it. Related but separate tools.
Right. Like a butter knife and a shiv. They look similar, but only one will go clean through the ribs.
Oh, I don't...
Not my area of expertise.
You two. Why do I even bother?
Looking for a fight? Oh, you found it.
Sure are a lot of plant hellions around here.
I don't want to go around them, so you go first.
Go on!
The kind that's got piercing attacks.
Hang on, everyone!
Is that
Come to my side! Hang on, everyone! Be gone! Echo shot! Eat it! Sweet dreams! Destroy! wrong, scumbag! Be gone! Try this on! Yeah. Ready? Let's keep it up! Be gone! It's over! Be gone! Strike! Try this on! Look and go! Ready? Strike! Sonic thrust!
You feel it?
Be gone! Strike! Shadow shot!
Go! This is it!
Dragon Blast! Feel my blade! Strike! Shadow shot! Not yet! Yeah! Tiger Blade!
I showed them.
Sweets are so good, especially after a battle.
Is that a monolith?
If I make the oath, will I get power like Lila's?
Don't even think about it. That oath is way more trouble than it's worth. Work on honing the strength you already have instead of relying on that mumbo-jumbo, and you'll develop special skills all your own.
You mean you've got your own skills?
You bet I do.
Yeah? Like what? Show me.
You sure you're ready? I'm impressed. Didn't think you had it in you to act like a grown-up for once.
You're getting weird.
You sure you want to see it? I don't normally show it to just anyone, but for you, I just might make an exception.
Never mind. Forget I asked.
Heh, it must get lonely, being Mickleo. Mickley only.
Honing the strength I already have.
Line up and wait. Those who don't comply shall be punished.
You gotta be kidding. I don't have time for this.
An inspection?
It's the army. What do you think? There's gonna be a real war going on real soon. Odds are they'll be detaining you, I bet.
Huh? Why me?
You back there, pipe down!
Sorry.
You've heard the rumors about the Shepherd, right?
Yeah, in Highland, I think.
Right, but the latest word is he's made his way to Roland's.
Huh, no kidding. Crazy.
Does the Roland's Empire think unfavorably of the Shepherd?
You bet they do. The knights have seen what he can do in battle and are all up in arms, and the church has branded him a heretic. As if that wasn't enough, there's talk of mysterious happenings going on in town.
Next!
Oh, looks like I'm up. On that note, watch your back out there.
I thought we'd be fine, but now I'm not so sure.
I think it's best that you hide who you are. But the idea of making someone like you tell a lie is like...
It's like trying to convince your best hen to lay hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
Guess we better get ready to make a run for it.
We have a pass and everything. Just chill. I got this. Just no creepy head voices for the time being. Got it?
So long as you don't cause any trouble.
Okay.
Just keep your mouth shut.
Next!
I am Sergei Strelka, Captain of the Platinum Knights, defenders of the glory of the Roland's Empire. In cooperating to ensure the Empire's peace, you prove your gratitude as much as your loyalty.
Is he always like this, or are his boxers just chafing him?
Here you go. Our Merchant Guild pass. We've come to Lastenville on business, specifically the collection of a bill.
The sparrow feathers, are you? Quite impressive.
We've got a strict deadline, no time to waste. The place of business is the liquor establishment on the main road.
Ah, yes, Boris's Canteen. That place certainly gets an awful lot of business.
And we deeply appreciate being a part of it. Is there anything else?
No. My gratitude for cooperating with our inspection.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Next, you there. Quite some garb you're wearing. Are you this young woman's guard?
Oh, a girl doesn't dare travel alone.
Then why does he carry an ornamental sword?
He knew that Soray's sword was ornamental? He's seeing right through us.
He's less of an idiot than he looks.
Wait, there are people watching. Well, you know, we have our reasons.
I'm asking your guard here.
Crap.
Repeat after me.
Please forgive my unquestionably suspicious appearance. The truth is, I am the son of a provincial lord. Lord!
Rose,
That's right. My husband here is nobility.
What? You're married?
Never had I lifted anything heavier than a fork in my life. Yet by chance did I fall in love with a traveling merchant. In the throes of passion, I threw my money and land away to be with her just over a year ago.
You did?
Even my wife didn't know the full truth. The cruelties of the outside world taught me how feeble I truly am. But even so, I knew a husband has a duty to protect his wife. So I wear an ornamental sword at my side as a hollow pretense of strength. Laugh at the weak will of a sad, broken man. Ah! Sorry.
You're doing your best. It's cool.
Oh, my dearest, your sweet words are succor to my tired limbs.
Sow the seeds of love and they will bloom no matter how arid the terrain. Live and be strong. Next!
I don't know how that worked, but I think we made it. Thanks, guys.
more like we just lucked into the perfect audience.
A win's a win.
Turns out it's handy to have an invisible woman on your side, isn't it?
I suppose. I'm sorry I told you to be quiet.
So it's all right if we communicate directly inside your...
No, it's creepy and obscene.
Obscene? I'm not obscene.
Come on, let it go, Lila.
Alright then. I assume that we're on our way to Pendrago now?
Well,
But Mickleo, this town looks all kinds of exciting.
well, it does, so
We really ought to poke around at least a little. Did I nail it?
guilty as charged.
Sounds fun. I'm game.
Bunch of children.
That's why we get along so well. And someday we all will.
You mean Seraphim and humans?
What's that?
Wilkus Wilk. Hey, Saray, what does my true name mean?
Oh, it means Rose is Rose.
Rose is Rose. Isn't that kind of lazy?
Is it? I mean, I made it on a whim, but I thought it seemed fitting.
It was an urgent situation, after all.
But Princess Alicia used to be a squire, right? What was her true name?
Melphis Amechia. It means Alicia the Smiling.
Oh, I see. So it's not lazy. You're just being biased.
Huh? How?
My smile is pretty gorgeous too, you know.
Quit it, Rose. You're scaring me.
Rose, that's just how Saray is.
Yeah, I know. Maybe his name should mean Saray is Saray. Is there any sort of rhyme or reason to what happens when you fuse equipment?
Great question, Rose. You're right. There's nothing random in the fusion of equipment.
Can you just tell it to me short and simple before I fall asleep?
Sure. First, the rules for fusing two different equipment skills only apply to those located in the same slot.
So it actually does matter which slot each skill is positioned at.
Yes, what skill is placed in which slot is a very important factor in equipment fusion.
So it's important to...
Well, it's... Huh? Are you asleep?
Is this belfry all machine run?
Yep, it's what Leston Bell is famous for. The gears get moving, the bells get swinging, and it sounds like the most entrancing music.
Now that's something I'd like to hear.
Wow! You'll only get something like this in the City of Artisans. Such craftsmanship.
Oh, an art appreciator now, are you?
I wonder how the motor works.
Don't ask me.
I hear the sound of the drawworks. They're probably utilizing the power of the aqueduct running underground.
Aqueduct?
Really? Nothing I can see suggests that.
That's because it's a hidden refuge area. This place was built as a fort in the first place.
Oh, so that's why this place is surrounded by castle walls.
Before it was a fancy belfry, this was a communication tower for sending smoke signals.
So much history everywhere. This is too cool.
Guys seriously geek out over the weirdest things.
Well, let them have their fun.
Yeah, I suppose.
But goodness, we usually reserve such sensitive matters for later hours.
My apologies, Your Grace. I merely wish to offer my gratitude for the services.
It is appreciated. But you must understand, Cardinal Fortin and the other high clergy have very strict requirements for us.
I am aware, Your Grace. Be assured that my organization will be most generous in our contributions.
It looks like that is the town sanctuary.
Shall we?
Get out of town! What do you mean they're selling elixir?
It's true. Word around town is that the nobles in Highland and Rollins can't get enough of the stuff.
But how are they getting access to it? I thought the church controlled the entire supply.
Well, they say they've got the church's blessing, no pun intended. And apparently the damn stuff actually works. Longer life, fresher breath, everything.
Well, don't that beat all?
what beats all is the price of that job. You gotta be one rich chump, let me tell you.
Yeah, I should have guessed as much.
The church is selling elixir now?
Something sounds off about that.
Fethmas Mioma, Losroff Relay, Hefsin Yulin,
You okay?
Are you not feeling well?
Fethmas Mioma, Losroff Relay, Hefsin Yulin, Lukheim Yerlin. Fethmas Mioma, Losroff Relay, Hefsin Yulin, Lukheim Yerlin!
Whoa! What are you doing?
You tell me! When I formed the pact with Lila, she told me I had to remember those in like 3 seconds. And now I can't get them out of my head.
It was an emergency. I couldn't help it.
Lila can be pretty forceful sometimes.
I wish she were a ghost. She'd be less scary.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Got a request. Church of Rollins.
Roger.
This must be the sanctuary.
Not a very old building, but still, remarkable architecture.
Hello? Is there anybody home?
If they are, they better have a voice and a body.
No one's here.
Ghosts?
I mean, no guardian seraph.
No surprise, given that priest we saw earlier.
They're all like that. Everywhere you go these days.
Well, what should we do? Look for a seraph who can bless it?
Huh. I wouldn't know where to start.
You know, it isn't necessary to get completely hung up on restoring the blessing.
You sure?
It should be fine. There isn't all that much malevolence around here. And besides, it's not like you can go and save the world all by yourself.
Absolutely. The most important thing right now is that you broaden your perceptions and hone your powers.
So that we can stand up to the Lord of Calamity, right?
You'll have a hell of a time with that if you can't even tell when you're being followed.
Who are you talking to? The stained glass? Didn't you have urgent business at the restaurant on the main street? What was the name again?
Yes, right! Boris's Canteen!
There's no restaurant by that name.
He's alone. Let's take him down and get out of here. Can he see us?
Nope. He's just that good. Have fun with your human friend, Sarai.
Huh? Seriously?
This is a human problem after all.
Come. I shall apologize for deceiving you. And then... you're going to tell me who you really are!
Ready? No escape! Shadow shot! Freezing strike! No escape! Sonic thrust! feels so hot. There!
Sonic Thrust!
Be gone! No escape! I will slide eagle!
Sonic Thrust!
Yeah! Blade bang! Let's give it up! Try this on!
Sonic Thrust!
Strike! It's over! Yeah! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
Tiger Blade! Earth Dragon Bang! Shadow Shot! It's time! Howling Blade! Ultra Bang!
Sonic Thrust!
There!
Lion's Home!
Fluid Surge! Ready? Try this on! House Beetle!
Lion's Home!
Be gone! I got you! Sonic Thrust!
Sonic Thrust!
Be gone! Strike! Try this on!
Sword Rain!
Too close! Be gone! Shadow Shot! How's this? Ready? Strike! Shadow Shot! There!
Sword Rain! Dragon Swarm!
Ready?
Tornado Drive! Sword Rain!
There!
Tornado Drive!
Yeah!
Lion
Blade
Throw!
Bang!
Tornado Drive! Tornado Drive! Lion Throw! Tornado Drive!
Fluid Surge!
Tornado Drive! Tornado Drive!
Let's get it up!
War! I overestimated you.
Here! Focus, guys! Ready? Struck a shadow! Fluid Surge! Tiger Blade! Shadow Shot! How's this? Ready? Strike! Shadow Shot!
Sonic Thrust!
Ready? Let's give it up! Not yet! Burn! No escape! Shadow Shot! No escape! It's over! Nope! Earth Dragon Bang! Shadow Shot! Be gone! Let's give it up! It's over! Yeah! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
It's over!
Lion's Home!
Yeah! No escape! How's this? Let's get it! It's time! Howling Blade! Ultra Bang! Solar Flare! Let's give it up! It's over!
Lion's Home!
Ready? Earth Dragon Bang! Yeah!
Dragon Swarm!
That did it!
Tornado Drive!
There!
Lion's Home!
No escape!
Sword Rain! Lion's Home! Tornado Drive!
There! Be
Lion's
gone!
Home!
Yeah!
Tornado Drive!
Blade! Feels so hot!
Tornado Drive!
There!
Sword Rain!
Too close!
Lion's Home!
Ready? No escape!
Tornado Drive!
Yeah.
I overestimated you.
Here! Focus, guys!
Sonic Thrust!
Be gone! Strike! Fluid Surge! It's time! Howling Blade! Ultra Bang!
Sonic Thrust!
Be gone! Strike! Get him! Yeah! Shock! Shadow Shock! Ready? No escape! Yeah. What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
Ready? No escape! Shadow Shock!
Sonic Cross!
Be gone! No escape! How's this? Tiger Blade! Let's give it up! Not yet! Ready? No escape! Try this on!
Lion Power! Sonic Crush!
Whoa! Be gone! Strike! Shadow Shock! Yeah! Tiger Blade!
Sword Ray!
Ha! Try this on! Freezing Strike!
Tornado Drive!
Try
Sword
this
Ray!
on!
Dragon Sword!
Ha! I got you! Sonic Rock! It's over!
Lion Power!
Be gone! No escape!
Sword Ray!
That did it!
Tornado Drive! I overestimated you.
Here! Focus, guys! Ready? Strike! Not yet! Tiger Blade! Flow and Surge! Try this on!
Sonic Cross!
Ready? Strike! How's this? Tiger Blade! No escape! Shatter Bang! Be gone! Let's keep it up! I will smite evil! Yeah! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
Be gone! No escape! Yeah!
Lion Power! Sonic Cross!
Ready? Shadow Shock! Ready? No escape! I got you! Blade Bang! Let's give it up! Shadow Shock!
Sonic Cross! Tornado Drive!
Ready? Earth Dragon Bang! It's over!
Tornado Drive!
Try this on! Strike! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Blade Bang! That did it!
Lion Power!
There!
Sword Ray!
That did it!
Lion Power!
Tiger Blade!
Sword Ray! I overestimated you.
Here! Focus, guys! Be gone! Let's go! I will smite evil! Burn!
Sonic
Too
Cross!
close! Strike! How's this? Burn! Strike! Shadow Shot! Ready? Blade Bang! Let's keep it up! Not yet! Blade Bang! No escape! Shadow Shot! Ready? Strike! How's this? Yeah! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
Sword Flare! Strike! How's
Lion
this?
Power! Sonic Cross!
Be gone!
Tornado
That
Drive!
did it!
I overestimated you.
Here! Focus, guys! Ready? No escape! Shatter Bang! Ready? No escape! Ready? Strike! Shadow Shot! Tiger Blade! Let's keep it up! Whoa! Be gone! No escape! It's over! Blade Bang! Let's keep it up! Not yet! Yeah! Sword Flare! No escape! How's this?
Sonic Cross!
Ready? No escape! I got you!
Sonic Cross!
Ready? Strike! Shatter Bang!
Sonic Cross!
Strike! How's this? Yeah! What was that?
An art handed down with pride in my country.
Tiger Blade! No escape! Shatter Bang! Freezing Strike! Let's give it up!
Lion Power!
Flow and Surge! Let's give it up! It's over! Ready? Dragon Bang! Shadow Shot! Lion Bang! Fluid Surge! Shadow Shot!
Lion Tone!
Ready?
Lion Tone!
Try this on! No escape! It's over! Tiger Blade! Dragon Bang! It's time! Howling Blade! Ultra Bang!
Dragon Swarm!
There!
Lion Tone!
How's this?
Sword Ray!
Too close! No escape! Fluid Surge!
Sword Ray!
Shadow Shot! No escape!
Dragon Swarm! Tornado Drive!
Ready? Tiger Blade! Let's keep it up! Try this on!
You held back. You'll regret it later.
I'll be fine. I appreciate you looking out for me.
Even your comeback is weak.
Are you speaking with Seraphim? So during the inspection, you really were.
I must apologize for lying to you, Sergei.
It is I who owe you an apology, gentle shepherd.
Huh?
Only in the clashing of blades may one gauge a man's strength. Might I ask your name?
Saray.
Shepherd Saray, I beseech you to lend me your power. For the sake of Roland's.
But we've heard that the Roland's Empire is on edge because of the Shepherd.
It's true. The Knights treat him as a dangerous wild card with a level of power comparable to Cardinal Fort. And the Church views the Shepherd as a threat to the Cardinal, and therefore a heretic.
The Cardinal is the #2 figure in the Church, first in line to succeed the Pope.
On paper, she's an aide to the young Emperor, but in reality, she holds the reins.
Verily, and she is said to be capable of causing the same miracles that the Shepherd can.
The same as the Shepherd?
What is the meaning of this? Since when have the Knights been so brazen as to let themselves into the sanctuary unannounced? Don't tell me you have come here intending to stain the ears of our faithful with foul lies about Cardinal Fortin.
Father, I would never...
Spare me your noxious dissembling. Get out of here at once.
Come to the park. We'll finish our discussion there.
You're there, aren't you?
Oh my! Don't those potatoes look scrumptious?
Oh yeah, radish bells. They're on the smallish side, but they're super sweet and delicious.
They look like they'd go great with butter.
That, or you can just bake them and sprinkle with salt. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious.
You know those have got poison in them, right?
Poison? Oh, yeah, something like that.
Eat enough, and it'll be your last meal.
Well, sheesh, you just gotta cook it thoroughly, right?
Nope. That actually strengthens the poison. You're even deader now.
How about if you cut the eyes off? Does that fix it?
Whoops, still dead. Radish bells contain poison in both the eyes and the skin. Now, you remove all the skin and slice out the eyes. It's perfectly safe.
Hey, Lila, where do you think you're going?
I'm afraid this conversation is a bit...
I think she has some concerns about your food safety standards.
Sorry about earlier. I didn't want you to have to see that. Things weren't quite as bad between the Knights and the Church when the Pope was still around.
The Pope?
Pope Macedra was a kind-hearted philanthropist, whom the former Emperor greatly trusted. Even the Knights would have gladly carried out any order he might give.
Wait, what do you mean was?
He went missing about a year ago. As if prepared for the confusion, Cardinal Fortin took the stage, and soon she had seized all political power.
So, you think the Cardinal had something to do with the Pope's disappearance?
Is there proof?
None. I had the combined powers of the entire Knight Squad on the case, but no clues turned up. But any knight who snooped around the Cardinal went missing. 18 of them in all.
Subtle.
I don't want to admit it, but in order to stand against the Cardinal, we need power that exceeds natural capabilities. Shepherd Saray, I know it is wrong of me to ask, but can you help seek out the true nature of the Cardinal?
The Cardinal resides at the church in Pendrago, right? I thought commoners weren't allowed inside.
It's true. I'll try to pull some strings on my end to get you permission to enter.
All right. We'll meet with the Cardinal.
Oh, Frabjous day! I shall make the preparations immediately. Milady, please forgive me for dragging your husband into all of this.
Huh?
Let us reconvene at Pendrago. Once you've arrived, come to the Knight's Tower.
He seriously thinks you two are married?
What a weirdo.
But he's so pure.
A pure idiot.
I can tell this is gonna be trouble.
But at least it's getting us inside the Shrine Church.
Right. While we're at it, we can probably tell the higher-ups in Rollins our side of the story.
Though something tells me those higher-ups are going to be the real problem.
Seems like the Guardian Seraph became a Hellion.
But why would it just up and leave like that?
Looks like the church and the Knights of Rollins really are at odds.
And here I thought they were both supposed to protect the people.
Herd mentality always prevails when people sort themselves into groups, no matter the situation. It can be helpful in lending authority to institutions that wouldn't otherwise command it, but more often than not, it generates malevolence, leading to great conflict.
Like wars, you mean?
Yes, in the most extreme cases. Even the conflict between the Knights and the Church could be considered a war, if on a much smaller scale.
War is the people's history. I read that in a book once, and I think I get it now.
Would it be better for me not to get involved?
What do you think?
I want to know. Even if the reality is bleak, it is still part of the world we live in.
Then let us go forth. This is your adventure.
No, it's our adventure. Mine and those who believe in me.
I don't think any dogs have barked at me for a while now.
There's the reason why.
Is that Dezel? Looks like the dogs are flocking to him.
What? You want something?
No, I'm just a little surprised. You're okay with dogs?
Of course I am. Dogs are silent partners. You haven't given them enough of a chance to know better.
But dogs do bark.
They only bark because they can sense your anxiety and aren't sure where it's coming from.
In other words, it's because you're afraid of them in the first place.
Well, I'd argue that they bark at me first.
It's so hot again.
It truly is. I think I'm gonna get sunburned. Edna, do you use your umbrella for protection from the sun?
As you can see.
Do Seraphim get sunburned too? I guess it makes sense since Edna has really fair skin.
Edna's umbrella can be used to avoid the sunlight as well as rain. It can even be used to push back the Hellions.
Oh, wow! So it's like killing 3 birds with 1 stone.
Not quite. It's also her signature item, so it's more like killing 4 birds with 1 stone.
If that's true, then really it's like killing 5 birds with 1 stone since she has a cute mascot character attached to it.
And it's also something she can change depending on her mood, so that's actually 6.
I'm like Cinderella with an umbrella.
I must say, that was a good one.
Not to mention a lot of dead birds with 1 stone.
I guess something like this is right.
A murder case, huh?
It's very disturbing, even in Roland's.
So, how's it looking for the new hideout?
We're still looking into it. Mallory, the Patinal Forest, seems like it'd be an ideal place, though.
Perfect timing! We wanted to ask you about something, boss. I figured you'd need me to come along.
It's not about the hideout. It's about our job as the Sparrow Feathers.
We can't decide on which product to purchase. Mabo buns or curry buns? Which do you like? Mabo curry buns!
Isn't that just your personal preference?
Nope, it's a rational decision I'm making as the boss of the Sparrow Feathers. This is just what the world needs! The sheer deliciousness that only this combination can bring! Sounds kinda subjective to me.
Fine, we'll go with that.
You guys do all kinds of stuff.
That about sums up what we do. And we don't do jobs just for money.
I see.
That's why we make our actual living as merchants.
Well, mostly Agil does.
I'm the one who gives the okay on bringing out new products. All right, we'll be going back now.
Boss, try and drop by the Forest of Mallory if you can. Everyone's already gone there.
Will do. Take care, y'all.
Lastenbell didn't have a Lord of the Land either.
We did see a couple of Seraphim, but it didn't look like they were living together.
I can't see them, but they've been here the whole time. To think that it's always been like that is just... so friggin' scary!
But in the past, Seraphim were revered.
And in return, Seraphim gave the people their blessing.
That's how it was in the era of coexistence?
Yep.
But the humans came to only believe in things that they could see.
That can't be helped. There's barely anyone who could see Seraphim like Saray and Rose.
It's scary that there are people around you that you can't see, but at the same time, it's sad. It's sad that they can't be noticed even though they're there.
I wish everyone thought the same way you did, Rose.
Do you want something?
Hey, you.
My name is Rose.
I know.
Then call me by my name.
Hey, Rose.
That's better. What do you want?
Quit doing stuff like that.
Stuff like what?
Riding on the shepherd's back like that.
Huh? Did you see that?
By chance.
Ugh, that's why Seraphim freak me out sometimes.
It's careless to entrust your body to someone like that.
But that was part of the plan! To catch them off guard and then mow them down!
That's not something an adolescent girl should do.
Mowing people down?
Riding around on someone's back.
There's something wrong with a girl being carried on someone's back?
It's careless of you.
I told you it was part of the plan!
I give up.
I don't get it.
I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue. Nicleo, look! It's just like what was in the Celestial Records.
It's the Leaning Tower. I didn't know that it would be this big. We can't afford to hold back.
Offer your protection! Be gone! I need a hand! Surging landscape! Echo shock! Echo shock! Rock winner!
Let's do some fortune telling. Please, pick one.
No way, I don't believe in that stuff, is what Rose would say.
Rose is indeed quite down to earth.
Hey, ask me! I do believe in that stuff, you know?
Strong!
Like the boar, this Hellion does a headlong rush attack.
At you, Brutor? Ready?
This doesn't look good.
Who's up? This one's tough. Don't flag on the edge. Break down! Break on through!
We're survivors, no matter the odds.
Strong!
When peacocks threaten their foes, they recover health.
Jeez, what a pain.
You gotta give them physical ailments. figure out why.
Center bang! Try this out! Ready? Strike! Center bang! Be gone! No escape! No escape!
Well, a win is a win.
It's here.
Get him! Whoa! That thing it's riding on looks way fun!
Fun? That's a Hellion, you know.
It shoots stuff out from its artillery, so be careful.
Strike! Yeah! Not yet! Yeah! Blade bang! Center bang! Forward surge! Let's get him! Let's keep it up! Spite Eagle! Try this out! Sweet! Spell beat! Be gone! No escape! How's this? Not yet! Blade bang! Try this out! Tiger blade!
I showed them.
Stand strong! Yeah!
It's an ancient bird hellion with scales like a dragon's.
This one's gonna be tough. Let's go! Dragon bang! Burn! Dragon bang! Shadow shot! I need a hand! Be gone! Scumbag! Shield stick! No use to defend! Be gone! Let's keep it up! Let's keep it up! Yeah! Be gone! Move on! Strike fearless charge! Here goes! Violent protection! Right! Fearless charge! Put some thought into it! Violent protection! Fearless wind! Wind blade! Whirlwind slash! Come forth! Gale phantom! Fearless wind! Violent protection! Whirlwind slash! Dragon blitz!
escape through the stars! Not this time! Through the stars! Fire projection! Not this time! What a formidable opponent! Can't hold back! What a win! Freezing strike! Sword flare! Let's keep it up! Shadow bang! One up to it! No escape! Scumbag! Get on! No escape! Some dreams! Blade bang! Let's keep it up! Ready? Strike! Not yet! Ready? Strike! Shadow shot! Get on! No escape! Shadow shot! Freezing strike! Strike! Blade bang! Not yet! I will smite evil! Yeah! I will smite evil! Bang!
Saray, how long have you known Dezel?
Huh? About as long as you, I guess.
You don't sound too sure. Did you just meet him recently?
Well, I guess. Kind of recently.
I can't stand to watch this, but I'm not sure I want to join in.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Well, this doesn't look good.
We're in a foul place.
This feeling. We've been in places like this before.
It's a crucible of malevolence. They make Hellions fight to make them nastier.
Venomization, a diabolical practice. It appears this ruin was built to do just that.
Who would make such a thing?
I don't know, but there are several places such as this on the Glenwood continent. I had thought they had all been sealed up, but...
Looks like they're back in business.
This has to be held off. No question about it.
We'll stop this!
Something's blocking our way.
It must be to keep outsiders from entering. It's most likely that only certain people are allowed inside.
So, it's me alone, huh?
A solo fight. If it were me, I could ask for nothing better.
Focus, guys! Ha! Be gone! Yeah, too close! No escape! I got you! Ready? No escape! Solid thrust! Ready? Let's keep it up! Ready? Earth Dragon Bang! Sword Flare! No escape! It's over! Yeah! Blade Bang! Yeah! It's over! Ready? Earth Dragon Bang! It's over! Ready? Strike! Tiger Blade! Let's give it up! Yeah! Yeah! Blade Bang! Strike! Shatter Bang! Yeah! Sword Flare! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa! Aqua Blade! Yeah! Blade Bang! Rending Gale! Sonic Thrust! Whoa! Freezing Strike! Shatter Bang! Yeah! Flow and Surge! No escape! It's over! Blade Bang! Earth Dragon Bang! Not yet! Yeah! Burn! Burn! Almost Light Eagle! How's this? Yeah! That did it! Ready? Ready? Strike! Shatter Bang! Be done! Be gone! Yeah! It can't end here! Focus, guys! Be gone! Strike! It's over! Ha! Tiger Blade! No escape! Ha! Burn! No escape! Yeah! Sword Flare! No escape! How's this? Yeah! Ha! It's over! Ha! Burn! No escape! Be gone! Strike! Flow and Surge! Let's get him! Strike! Flow and Surge! Ha! Be gone! Strike! I will smite evil! Yeah! Yeah! Burn! Shatter Bang! Ha! Blade Bang! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Be gone! No escape! I got you! Ha! Be gone! Yeah, that did it! Yeah! Be gone! No escape! How's this? Yeah! No escape! It's over! Aqua Blade! Renting Gale! Flow and Surge! Sword Flare! Dragon Fang! How's this? Ready? Freezing Strike! Yeah! Tiger Blade! I will smite evil! Nope! Let's get him! No escape! It's over! Freezing Strike! Strike! Shatter Fang! Be gone! No escape! I got you! Be gone! Yeah! Be gone! Strike! Be gone! No escape! Not yet! No escape! Whoa! Yeah. Ready? It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! Ready? Strike! It's over! Too close! Yeah! Whoa! Be gone! No escape! How? Whoa! Ready? No escape! Yeah! Whoa! That did it! Be gone! Strike! How's this? No escape! It's over! Yeah! There! No escape! It's over! Whoa! Strike! Not yet! Freezing Strike! No escape! Whoa! Burn! There! Sword Flare! Sword Flare! Sword Flare! Strike! Flow and Surge! There! Yeah! Flow and Surge! There! Strike! I got you! Solid Block! Solid Block! I got you! Whoa! Sword Flare! Solid Thrust! Ready? Sword Flare! I got you! Ready? Solid Thrust! How's this? Blade Bang! Strike! I will smite evil! Nope! Strike! Shadow Shock! Tiger Blade! No escape! Try this out! Yeah! Blade Bang! Shadow Shock! Sword Flare! Earth Dragon Fang! Yeah! That did it! Last one! Be gone! No escape! I got you! Burn! Earth Dragon Fang! Not yet! Ready? No escape! How's this? Sword Flare! No escape! It's over! Burn! Ready? Strike! It's over! Blade Bang! Let's keep it up! How's this? Sword Flare! Be gone! Strike! Let's get him! How's this? Weak! Earth Dragon Fang! Sword Flare! Let's keep it up! It's over! Tiger Blade! Yeah! Tiger Blade! Blade Fang! Let's keep it up! Not yet! Yeah! Be gone! Earth Dragon Fang! Shatter Fang! Yeah! Let's keep it up! Yeah! Yeah! Aqua Blade! Let's keep it up! Shatter Fang! Yeah! Ready? Let's keep it up! It's over! It's time! Howling Blade! Full Tempest! No escape! Shadow shot! Yeah! Blade back! Yeah! Yeah! Ready? No escape! Yeah! That did it! Yeah! Be gone! Yeah! It won't end here! It's time! It won't end here! What a formidable opponent! All right. It's settled down a bit.
Nice.
All purified?
Somehow.
I'm so sorry for making you go through this by yourself.
Yeah, we had it real rough too. Lila's been fortune-telling with her origami flower things.
Saray won't lose, Saray will win. Saray won't lose, just like that.
She left paper scraps all over. I had Meebo clean it up, though.
Of course, I believed in you, but it was just so...
Sorry for making you worry. Thanks, Lila.
No, it's fine. My fortune-telling was right after all. Sweets are so good, especially after a battle.